Hello, hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dee. If you're coming back, welcome back. I know I've been MIA for a little while, but Happy New Year, and I hope you guys had a good holiday if you celebrate. So this will be a general love reading. I focus on divine love, divine counterpart, soul family. So take that if that's what you're looking for. Remember, energy is fluid, be past, present, future. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and I try to force a story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box, okay? So I kept hearing, it's time, it's finally happening, but we'll see how that turns out, okay? Because every time I think the reading is going to turn out one way in the love readings, it goes a whole nother way. Okay, so we're just going to see what comes out today and go from there. Your angels and spirits, energy into me as I do this reading. Thank you. Alright, so we have vision number 8. I also heard the number 7, and I know for me in my journey, the angel numbers 7 and 8 are very significant for me, so they could be significant for you as well. Alright, we have self-worth number 32. This came out in the general reading as well. Denial number 14. And I said in that reading, you guys might have did the whole grapes under the table with the red underwear, trying to manifest this love in the general reading, I got, don't overthink it, just let the manifestation go and let the divine handle it for you after doing it, because that's a ritual, so you have to let it go and just let it come into fruition in divine timing. That's what I got when I got it in the general. So maybe you guys need to check the general reading out if you haven't already. It will be posted right before this reading in the timeless playlist. We have cycles number 37. I'm getting called to get one more. Hold on. I usually only do 4. We have differences number 36. And then we have love on the bottom, number 10. I know 2023, and I said this in the general reading, is really about ending all those soul ties, karmic situations, everything that no longer serves us, everything that's out of the new vibration that we're in. And I'm still getting that energy here because we have the 8 of Cups on the bottom. So you walked away from all of that, right? There's something here that I'm not really seeing clearly, so I'm going to just throw the cards out there and see if Spirit will give it to me, because there's something there and I don't know how to put it into words. So let's see. Look at that. In your energy, we have the 6 of Swords. In their energy, we have the 2 of Cups. The energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Pentacles. And what will bring you guys closer together, we have the Queen of Cups. So far, so good. And then, look at that, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. On the bottom, we have 3 of Cups. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Three of Cups, the Devil, the Emperor, the 10 of Pentacles. Whoa, sheesh. The 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Oh my goodness. The Queen of Swords. You're getting in your own way, collective. I'm literally hearing blocking your blessing. And not really blocking it, but delaying it is what I'm getting. The 3 of Swords. You're letting fear drive you right now, is what I'm getting. So it's delaying reunion. It's delaying divine union right now with the Three of Cups on the bottom. Your person is ready. They are ready. And I know since I started reading it in like divine love, the both of you guys have been like, it's been a battle. It's been a push and pull, a lot of mirroring. You might be thinking that you're going to repeat a cycle. Some of you might have met this person since the last time I've done a reading. Like I said, I've been MIA. Some of you, because there was a reading a while ago. I can't remember which one, but where you guys had soul recognition and it freaked you out. Whether you were in the same vicinity or you met them and then it was like a really quick encounter and you felt the connection, but it, as fast as you saw them, they quickly were gone. I felt like you guys are, I'm an anime person, so you were probably like at an anime convention or something like that, and you guys were at the same booth buying something, and you kind of bonded, waiting in line for to be the next person or something like that, and before you knew it, they were gone. Like a situation like that, you know? You have to really believe in this. You have to believe in that you're ready for this to come in, because I feel like it's like I was getting, it's here. It's finally happening for you. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is working in your favor. You've done the work, but you have to really, really trust and believe that it's going to come to you, that it's meant to be, that this person is meant for you. But let's just start clarifying. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Swords and the collective's energy. Thank you. Have the Magician reverse, Gemini, Virgo energy. Look at that. The Seven of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Cups, the Empress. So we have the Emperor and the Empress here. Come on now. The Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. The Seven of Wands. You're trying to move forward with the Six of Swords, okay? Because the Six of Swords is literally moving into calmer waters. It literally says that on the card. But at the same time, you are having this inner battle with yourself. You are in an energy of self-sabotage with that Seven of Swords, because as you try to move forward, as you try to get out of your head, you keep hitting a roadblock because you feel like something isn't stable, or you feel like something is going to hurt you, and that is a lie that you're telling yourself, collective. I'm not getting this as a lie that anyone is telling you. I'm getting this as something that you say to yourself. Oh, I'm not ready. I can't manifest this. And I've gotten this energy for you before. And you're trying your best to move forward. Okay, you're trying your best to move forward. I see it happening. You're trying your best to get out of that energy with the Five of Cups reverse. You're trying to recover. You're trying to heal. But you keep telling yourself you're not stable enough. And you could even be saying this to your person, because I feel like some of you have met them. Yeah, you feel like there's an imbalance somewhere. But I'm letting you know with the Seven of Swords and the Devil on the bottom of the deck is fear. It's nothing else but fear. I'm not getting like, I know it's the unhealthy habit to think that way, but I'm getting that you're letting fear drive you right now because of pain of the past. You keep thinking that you're not ready. You keep thinking that there's still something to do. In reality, we could get everything that we want, that we manifest as we're healing. We don't have to be completely healed, because in reality, as humans, we're never completely healed. We're constantly healing our whole lives. We just get in a better place and a higher frequency as we move along, right? But even if you feel like you're in an early stage of healing, Spirit is saying you're doing such a good job that you deserve for your destiny, your highest timeline, your divine love, your soul family to come in. You don't even realize how much Empress energy you're in right now. You're keeping yourself at a standstill with the Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands reverse. You're putting up a roadblock for yourself, even though you know deep down that you're doing everything right now, that you're literally manifesting everything that you want right now. that is coming in. Yeah, but you have to literally be the empress. You do not chase, you attract. That you know that everything that you desire, everything that you want, everything that you know is for you is coming in divine timing, and you don't have to do anything but just be you and be that beautiful version of yourself that you know that you are. So don't panic and don't fret, because it's going to happen for you. You just have to really believe in your soul that it's happening. You can't let that fear of the past, well, what if this happens if I let this person in? Or what if this, or what if that? That is an unhealthy mindset. We do not need to think that negatively. You need to say, if it doesn't work out for me, if this is not my person, then I tried my best. I did what I could. You know, just go with the flow with the energy. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But don't get too, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? You know, don't get too caught up in that energy. Don't keep thinking, well, what if they're like this person that I dated in the past, and I thought this was my person, and I thought this was my counterpart, and it wasn't. Don't do that. Baby steps. Baby steps moving forward. And don't pretend that you're okay. If you feel like there's something that you need to talk to this person about, like, hey, I'm on my healing journey, I'm very spiritual, and you don't want to get too much into it, but you want to be light with it, then do that. Because if they are genuinely your person, if they are genuinely your divine counterpart, they will understand where you're coming from, because they are on your frequency. Now, if you have somebody coming in that makes you feel like you have to wear a mask, who makes you feel pain, who makes you feel like, did I really manifest this? Is this really it? If you have to question it, then maybe it's not. So please use your discernment and really come from your soul with this. But like I said, you're letting fear drive you. And because you're letting fear drive you, you're putting up a block. So it feels like an energy of needing to really meditate on this and ask your higher self, are you going in the right direction? Are you doing the right thing? Because as I see it, you are. And it's like really envisioning what your happily ever after looks like to you, and already living in that as this person comes in. Because if you see that in your mind's eye, if you see that as you meditate, as you move forward, and this person is giving you that, there should be no reason to fear. There should be no reason to say, I'm not stable enough, or this isn't stable enough, or I don't think I'm doing this right, or that, you know. Because when you envision that, when you envision your highest version of yourself, you in your highest frequency, you in your destiny, you in your purpose, and you envision that soul family, that divine love, and this person comes in and they do those things that you envisioned, what is there to fear? Don't question that. Now, if you know what you want in your mind's eye, you know what you want in your soul, and you've manifested it, and you meditated on it, and then a person comes along and they don't do those things, then that's when you're like, you know. And if they don't, and you talk to them about it and like, oh yeah, you know, I'll change, I'll do this, and then they don't, then you're repeating the cycle. Then there's something wrong. But don't delay something, or don't go towards something because you're assuming it's not. It's like, go forth and try, and just be patient with yourself, be patient with that person, taking one step at a time. You've grown so much, and then you're in this Empress energy, so you know your worth. You know what you've done. Don't forget everything that you learned on your journey so far, because it helped you get to this moment, to meet this person. That was completely channeled. So we're going to move on to your person's energy, which is the Two of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the Two of Cups for me. Thank you. We have Justice, reverse, Libra energy. We have Seven of Pentacles. We have Knight of Wands. And we have the Fool, Aries energy. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. We have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Five of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. They are feeling your resistance to this, because they see it with the Seven of Pentacles is, I manifested this, I watered my manifestations, and now I'm ready to take this leap of faith. But they feel the block. Whether you met this person or not, I feel like a lot of you have. But there may be a good portion of you who haven't. And they are very confident in themselves with the Queen of Pentacles. And they are very attracted to you as well. I'm getting that energy. And they want to move forward and they want to say so much. But at the same time, they feel the burden because you feel the burden. They're indecisive because you're indecisive, because you're letting fear get in the way. It's a source. They have clarity. They know. Even if they're not as spiritual as you, even if they don't say the same like terminology as you on this journey, they know. They know that you're their person. But they also see that there's an imbalance there with justice. And even though they want to come towards you, they can't. They're at a standstill. Even though they have a lot to say, they don't want to rush into it because they feel that block from you. They feel that heaviness. They feel that burning that you're feeling right now. And they want to come towards you. Like, look, the devil in the reverse, they detached from fear. They detached from unhealthy situations. They're in the frequency that they need to be in to be with you. They're ready to build. They're ready to build a solid friendship with you. But there's a block. There's a standstill because you're fighting with yourself, which they feel that energy. They feel the resistance, so they're taking a step back. So for those of you who this hasn't come in yet, it's being delayed because of the fear that you're holding on to. If you have met this person and the fear of this possibly not being your person, which is showing me that they are, is making it delayed. So it's making them energetically feel that they need to step back because of the frequency that you're putting out, that fear frequency that you're putting out. And the energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify the Page of Pentacles for me. Thank you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The Eight of Cups and the Hierophant Taurus energy. The King of Cups. The Star, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. The Tower in the reverse. There's so much love and commitment trying to happen. But you have to walk away from that fear of feeling like you're missing out on something or it's not going to be stable enough. The love is there, especially the emotional maturity with the King of Cups. But you have to walk away from the notion of, am I given to something again that wasn't worth it? You have to look at it from a different perspective because it's a lesson here with the Page of Pentacles. It's like the universe is saying, you did the work, you've been doing the work, and then I finally give it to you, and then you doubt it. You let fear step in. And Spirit is like, I can't, it's going to keep getting delayed until you walk away from that fear. You have to really trust yourself. Really trust yourself. My ear is ringing. So confirmation. You really have to trust yourself to know that you are doing the right thing for you. We cannot let anxiety get in our way. We cannot let fear get in our way. We cannot be fear-based. Like I said, you're going to know if this isn't your person because it's not going to align the way it is. If you think it's too good to be true and it's going too perfectly and everything, nothing is ever perfect. Perfection does not exist. Okay? There's always going to be something. But if this person is aligned with everything that you desire and everything that you want and then you get scared, talk to this person. Sit down with this person. Lay it out on the table in the best way that you possibly can. Be very mature about it because you're aligned with destiny. And this is about healthy boundaries with the Seven of Wands. My ears ringing again. If you guys haven't watched my general reading, please watch it because it's hitting like these are intertwining right now. Yeah, the Hangman, you have to view it from a different perspective. It's all about taking baby steps into this. This is nothing like your past. This is a love that you never experienced before. So yes, it could be scary. But unless you jump all in, like your person is trying to do, that full energy, you'll never know. So you have to take that leap of faith, collective. I think you're thinking it's a little too good to be true, and so you're trying to take a step back. And that's okay, but voice that to this person. Don't just disappear. Don't just run. Don't become the runner in the situation. But there is full-blown commitment. There's destiny. There's happiness. There's healing. There's friendship. Is just so much. But don't block it. Excuse me. Don't block it, okay? All right. In the energy, it will make you two closer. We have the Queen of Cups, which is the most love in the tarot deck. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Cups for me. Look at that. The Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, you just have to go for it. Look at that. The Ace of Swords. Come on now. Spirit is saying, I'm bringing your new beginning to you right now. The Four of Swords. And that the Eight of Pentacles. The High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy. The Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The Two of Wands. The Five of Cups. The King of Cups. The Eight of Wands. Trust that this is everything that you asked for. Trust that this is the new beginning that you asked for. That it gives you truth, that it gives you clarity, that it gives you the passion and the drive that you're looking for in this lifetime, that you worked hard for. And like I said, the Four of Swords is about healing, and it's about being at a standstill because you're welcoming this in the more that you choose to love yourself and heal yourself. But you have to trust your intuition, and you cannot stay silent as well. If there's something that you need to say it. Don't keep something hidden, okay? You know you don't want to be single no more. With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is your happiness with the Ten of Cups, okay? But you have to know that you are very secure in your place. All right? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Spirit is saying, go for it. You have to go for this love. This is the biggest love in a tarot deck. You have to go for it. You have to take that leap of faith, collective. This is everything that you asked for. Literally everything. And the potential outcome, the Knight of Cups wanted to fly out again. We have the Chariot. Spirit, please clarify the Chariot. The Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Tower, Scorpio energy, the Lovers, Gemini, Virgo energy, the Two of Cups. So Spirit is asking you to take action. Spirit is asking you to go forward. And we all know the Emperor drives the Chariot, right? So we have the Emperor technically twice, and then we have the Empress come out, and we have the Hierophant come out. Spirit is saying, no matter how scared you are, no matter how much you're in your head you are, right? They just want you to take a chance. Whether this works out in your favor or not, they just want you to put yourself out there. And if you don't, it'll continue to be the block, a block. Spirit is wanting you to move forward in that Queen of Wands energy, that confidence, that drive. They don't want you to hold yourself back out of fear. They want you to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune there. Be confident in your words. Be confident in your speech. Be confident in yourself with a clear mind, okay? Seven of Cups. You know exactly what you need to do. You know the option you need to take, okay? We don't want to be stuck in the past. So it's like either move forward or stay stagnant. Move forward and take a chance on it, or keep delaying the manifestations that you've been asking for throughout your whole healing journey. Spirit is literally saying right now, the choice is yours, because your person looks ready right now. They look ready for you to come in. They're ready to come towards you. Like I said, some of you, I feel like you have met this person and it freaked you out, and others of you, I feel like you're psyching yourself out as you manifest this person in. So right now, Spirit is like, I'm handing it to you. I'm giving this to you. And now it's your turn. You have to take a chance. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Look at that. We have the Emperor. The freaking Emperor. Technically 3 times. The Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Did anything flip? I don't think so. And I usually use this deck like offline for myself. I rarely use it on my channel. I do sometimes. The High Priestess. The Eight of Swords. The Five of Wands. The Sun. So we have Aries, Pisces, and Leo energy. The Two of Pentacles, the World, the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and then the Page of Wands reverse. Then we have the Three of Wands. Like I said, Spirit is just reiterating, the choice is yours. Either you keep holding back and ignoring your intuition, or you move forward and let go of fear, get out of your head, and walk into happiness. You have to move forward with confidence. Spirit is reiterating to me over and over that this is your person. This is your Emperor. This is a higher version of the Emperor. Just like the High Priestess is the highest version of the Empress. And we saw that the Empress was upright. So is giving that you have to connect more to your higher self and really talk to your higher self about this. Because we see that the Emperor came out upright, and we have the Hierophant here as well. So your person, they are trusting the process, and you are in the last step to really trust in the process. So it really is giving me the energy of connecting, meditating to your higher self, having a conversation, because you are your higher self, and you just have to live in that energy in the 3D as well. You need to connect more to your higher self and really talk to them about this, because it just seems like you're having a hard time. Like you finally manifested it and you're just having a hard time really accepting that it's finally here. So you're letting fear get in the way. And I see that you're balanced, because the Empress came out upright. My son's tablet just went off. Confirmation. I don't know if you guys heard it, but you guys are balanced. But this is more so about connecting to your higher self and trusting that this is happening. This is in alignment, that you are exactly where you need to be for this to come in. Don't psych yourself out. Don't get afraid. Take that leap of faith, but also take baby steps, okay? And really listen to your intuition. Because your happiness is here. We got the Sun. Come on. You can't make this up. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice. I don't even know how to say that. Hold on. Okay, say Vesica Piscis. I'm gonna read it because I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that means. So I'm gonna read that one. I was just gonna pull it and just go from there, but we're gonna just read it. Okay, so it says creating soul truth in the world, which makes sense for what we have been saying this whole reading. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more important than what we feel. Making decisions can be difficult when our awareness is focused away from inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the mind read, I think I said it right, possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones that we will make in the future. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You have to really interconnect with yourself. Like I said, you're in Empress energy right now. You are very balanced. I feel like you and your person are very balanced in their feminine and masculine energy. But when I see the High Priestess in reverse, that is you disconnected from your higher self at the moment. So you have gotten so balanced in your energy, but there is still an aspect of you not being balanced with your higher self. And I feel like she is trying to get a message to you, right? And you're just not seeing it as clearly. I feel like I wholeheartedly feel like you guys are going to get a vision, because when I was shuffling on your energy earlier, I started to have a vision. And I was like, the collective possibly will have one in manifestation. And I was just shuffling for your energy, and I saw something, like a flicker or something. And look, we have Soul's Journey on the bottom. Like, you've done what you, like, up to this point, you know, on your soul's journey. You just need to intertwine the 3D with the 5D, right? You need to be very just sure in your intuition, in your mind's eye. So it's definitely crown chakra, third eye chakra for me. And your energy right now, collective. I just learned like what the 12 chakras are, and so now I'm trying to connect to the other ones. That could be significant for you as well, like connecting to the other chakras. Look at that, look what flipped. I'm not going to take it, but it came out for a reason, okay? Spirit is like, I'm trying to bring this union in. Advice for the collective. If it comes back out, it comes back out, but thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have the child within. So this could also be like getting into more playful energy too. And then we have the wild rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness. And then we have untamed. And then we have for the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. Our inner child is always with us, and we always connect. That's why they say to do the things that made you happy in childhood. Me, I was an anime kid. I still am as an adult, as a 30-year-old woman. And I still watch anime. I watch it with my son. And I read a lot. I used to read like fan fiction and regular books about, I was a huge Twilight head, so I don't read fan fiction on Twilight, but I just love books. I love everything like vampires, werewolves, fairies, all that stuff. And I loved all of that. And I still like read stuff like that as an adult. And I read more books like that. And I stay connected to what made me happy as a child, so I could make my inner child happy. You know? So it's like connecting to your higher self, connecting to your soul, connected to your inner child, your inner teen, all of that. Just being very at one with yourself and being very secure in yourself as you do those things, okay? So like filling your own cup up is really what this is, and loving yourself so fully that when you have this happiness come in that you worked so hard for, that passion, that drive, that clarity, that truth, when that comes in for you, you're just so secure in yourself because you've done the work. And like I said, you guys are almost there. It's like a fragment. It's like a small piece. And it's mostly just connecting to your higher self. It's connecting to your intuition, connecting to your soul more, and even your inner child. Just well-roundedness all around. I think the wild rose, the wild rose is the last oracle in this book. Closing the chapter of indecisiveness and fear, and being interconnected, that last piece of being interconnected. Okay, the child within is number 68, and then the wild rose is 142. Okay. We can be so hard on ourselves, expecting to heal according to a schedule and beating ourselves up when we make a mistake. The rose wants us to release all hardness from our bodies and all hurt from ourselves, to find a way to soften, to remember that no matter what happened, is happening, or will happen, we're all innocent children of the stars and the earth. The flowers are here for us. They're a safe they're a safe, soft place to remember. They want you to nurture the child within. This is a card of gentle reassurance and compassion. It brings a message of gentle understanding and tenderness. It's reminding you to treat yourself like the innocent child that you are, to take your inner child and let them rest deeply in the soft petals of your heart. We all have a child within us who at some point went into exile because they were hurt or because the world didn't feel safe. And no matter how much when we as adults are hurt or triggered, it's normal to regress to the age and feel overwhelmed by the original emotion. And while we can't change the past, do we can do is scoop up the child within and place them in the soft petals of the rose of our own heart. So, inquiry: how can you tenderly tend to the child within? Yeah. Why do I feel like you guys got like flashbacks? Probably your trauma from your parents, mother wound, your father wound, and you didn't want to be like that, because that's how I was for a long time. I have multiple father wounds. I had multiple men in my life who were a father figure to me, who hurt me, and then I have a mother wound. And I remember always telling myself, I don't want to be like my parents. I don't want to be the quote unquote love that my parents had. So I shut myself down, because I watched my parents argue my whole first 10 years of my life. I just watched them argue and watched them fight. I never ever saw them happy together. And as I grew, I kept telling myself, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to argue with my person. I don't want to argue with, my divine counterpart, blah, 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 blah. And in reality, I was shutting myself down. I was making myself small. If I felt like something was wrong, I didn't want to argue because I was triggered by my parents. So if I really liked somebody, I started to think about the what ifs, instead of just flowing with the energy. And if it worked out, it worked out. If it didn't, it didn't. All of those situations are soul lessons, right? And sometimes we just trigger ourselves before we can even really deep dive into a situation, because we worried about the what ifs instead of just flowing with the energy. And if it works out, like I said, if it works out, it works out, and that's beautiful. If it didn't, you just take that as a soul lesson and you see the beauty in it and the pain in it, and you transmute that energy to work for you and get you in a higher vibration. So it could just be something about this triggered you, right? And instead of trying to see it from a higher perspective, like I said, because you have to change your point of view on something in this situation right now. Instead of seeing it from that higher perspective, you saw it from a place of fear, from a trigger, from a place of your past, from old wound. And it triggered you to go within yourself. And then you blocked yourself at the same time. And Spirit is like, no, because I taught you how to transmit this energy to work in your favor. Transmit this energy to get you into a higher frequency. I saw 3838 on the timer. That could be significant for you. But Spirit is like, you learned this. You learned how to transmit this energy. You learned how to make this work in your favor. You learned when you get triggered by something, what you need to do in a healthy outlet. But you got scared. So you regressed. And Spirit is like, we gotta go. We gotta look back at that. We gotta look back at that trigger, and we gotta go to the healthy outlet of it, is what I'm getting. Okay, so the Wild Rose. Like I said, this one is the last oracle. And whenever I get the last oracle, it just means that it's time to close this chapter. Every time. Okay. If someone says that you're not normal, say thank you. If someone says that what you're doing isn't normal, say naturally. The Wild Rose knows that no one rose is the same as another. She doesn't try to bloom in a neat row according to the schedule. She doesn't open and close according to who walks by. She trusts her timing, and she blooms with wild abandon. She's resilient. She knows who she is. The Wild Rose knows her true, unique nature, and she wants you to remember yours too. She knows that what makes you wild makes you free. That is what's kept us contained that's causing us harm. That our diverse, unique nature is what's needed now more than ever. This card comes with an invitation to do what will make you feel the most free, to trust in the very thing that makes you stand out, to realize that you were never meant to fit in, you were never meant to grow in a perfect, cultivated way. You were never meant to bloom in unison with someone else. You were never meant to be captive or controlled. Nature is full of diversity. It's imperative to its survival, and it is to ours too. So be who you came here to be. Express what you came here to express. Sing the song that you came here to sing. Together, the wild ones will be the ones who set us all free. Rose transmission. I free myself of what keeps me captive. I allow the unique wildness within me to be free. Yes. We saw that Seven of Swords, right? And I was saying you guys are wearing a mask. You're letting fear drive you. It's like imposter syndrome. And you are not that anymore. You've healed that. You've grown from that. There's no what ifs here. It's okay. I'm experiencing anxiety right now. I'm experiencing doubt right now. Take a deep breath. Say a positive affirmation to yourself. Say that you're no longer that version and you know how to move forward. Whenever I get triggered into something, I always say a positive affirmation. Whatever affirmation I can think of, even if I make one up for myself, and I just take a deep breath and just sit with myself until I calm down and say I'm not that version of myself anymore. I don't live in that fear. I don't live in that place. And I try my best to transmit that energy into something positive, a positive thought. I go read a book. I go for a walk. I go play with my kid. Anything in that retrospect. Just be unapologetically you, because we're human. We're going to have those experiences of anxiety, of fear, of loss, of pain, but it's what we do with it. That as long as we don't live in that frequency, as long as we figure out how to make ourselves happy and push ourselves through it, is really what it is. Just, like I said, connected in all areas of life, in all areas within ourselves and outside. Advice for the collective. Advice. Have a new romantic cycle begins. Libra energy. Don't let pride get in your way, and then nothing will come of the situation. And I'm getting very much the fear. Emotions are running high. All these came out, I think, or not all of them, but these two came out, and this one came out in the general reading. So check that reading out for real, guys. It's a message for you there. Show the world the real you, Aquarius energy. A time for healing on the bottom of the deck. You are good enough, Virgo energy. And I shuffled that deck really good too before I did this reading. So advice for the collective. Advice. You have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Whew, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Have codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life, and I'm just getting that on your side, collective. And then we have you deserve love. You are lovable. On the bottom, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And that's that inner child wound there. There's still something that you need to face within that. Okay? Advice for the collective. Advice. We have the sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. Okay, so this one is 136. In mythology, the sweet waters are associated with the fresh waters of the earth and with the sweet breast milk of the Great Mother. Oshun and Orisha, there we go. The deity of Norwegian Yoruba people is associated with water, fertility, sensuality, and love, and also with the color yellow, honey, and bees. Oshun is a great mother. I think I'm saying that right. Is a great mother goddess who brings balance to earth and humanity, and she also referred to a mother of the orphans. In Italy's Villa, I can't say all of that, near Rome, there is a famous fountain called the Fountain of Diana of, I can't say these names today, I'm sorry, or the Fountain of Mother Nature. It features a sculpture of the Roman goddess Diana as Mother Nature, which multiple breasts of which flows sweet fresh water. We know that we need fresh water to survive, and yet we're not being protected and appreciating the very thing that sustains us. When the waters are clean and protected, life is in balance and the world is fertile. This card is an invitation to enjoy the simple, sweet pleasures of life, to appreciate the fertility of nature all around you, to tend to your own garden and the sweet waters of life. Soul inquiry: how can you recognize, receive, and enjoy the sweetness of your life a little bit more? Yeah. This is just like that last bit of connecting more deeply to yourself. Nurturing yourself, filling your own cup. Sorry that I couldn't say half of the names in that oracle. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective spirit. Thank you. You have decisions. It's time to decide about this relationship. We have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance close to you now. Excuse me. We have friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Like, I feel like some of you have met this person recently. We keep getting denial, guys. Unplug. Work less. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. And denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Then we have lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. And then we have soulmate. Your soulmate loves and accepts and respects you. Yeah. I broke on second chance. So, I do see past life on the bottom, but that's not getting into all that. For some of you, it could be like a twin flame, and it could be divine reunion, but only take that if it resonates. Okay? But I'm mostly just getting the detached message from this. Like I said, you guys have to see the bigger picture in all of this. Okay, like I said, Spirit is bringing this into your life right now because they know that you are wholeheartedly ready for it. You just have to see that you are. You've done all the hard work leading up to this moment. You just have to flow with the energy. Okay? You learned the lesson from the past. You really have. So it's about how you rework it in a better frequency, in a higher frequency, right? I say that to you guys all the time if you're returning to my channel. How do we get the pain of the past to work in our favor now? How do we transmute it into a healthy boundary, into a healthy situation? Oh my gosh, they're all falling. Wait. Advice for the collective spirit. Advice. You have service. I feel good when I can help others. You have change. Understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Envy. I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. Have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And then we have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. On the bottom we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah. I feel like I said in the beginning, this is what's been blocking you for a while now. Okay? But there's growth, there's change, there's expansion. Like I said, When you look at your happily ever after, how do you imagine it? How do you see it in your mind's eye? When you meditate on it, what do you see? Okay? Because I feel like this is the energy of the past. You might have always felt like, well, all the people around me have their person and they're having a family and they're getting married. When is going to happen for me? You know, I feel like this is the energy of the past. You're letting this go. There's growth and you're looking for your happiness, but the fear has to dissolve. Okay, look, what's under that? Peace. You have to find peace in this. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. Have observer. And number 49, sorry, I was... Okay. I think I'm supposed to get one more. Hold on. Advice for the collective. Look at that. Peace fellow. Okay. So we have observer number 49, and then we have peace number 23. Those numbers could be significant for you guys. Okay, so it's in the reverse. It is an adventurous time for you to get some distance from what you've been doing and see your work and projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. Trust spirit. The perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracles unfold. That literally summed up the whole reading. I love when the oracles do that. Okay, so we have peace. So I'm going to read the oracle message and I'm also going to read the relationship message. They're both really short. So we have freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. This is the oracle message. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. The relationship message. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. I'm telling you, spirit is saying like there is a calm here when you're with this person. The only panic that you feel is that trigger within you that needs to be really looked at and take a deep dive into it. If you feel like you need a shadow work reading, my friend Elisa from Starseed Tarot, that is literally what she does. That's her specialty. So if you feel called to book a reading with her, and you know, if you're guided to do that, check her out. But if you feel like you need a shadow work reading to really help you deep dive into the trigger and see what spirit has for you, because this is a collective reading, it's going to be different for every single one of you, but there is something here that's triggering you into being at a standstill, and you may know what that is and you don't know how to work out that trigger. But I felt the energy of you guys knowing exactly what it is, knowing exactly how to work it out. Just don't let it consume you again like it did in the past. Advice for the collective. Advice. So spirit said no. So if you had a yes or no question on your mind, spirit is saying no. We have look for a sign. We have reconsider. You're ready. Don't stop. And choose a new direction. On the bottom we have romance. The energy I'm getting off of that, some of you think a specific person from your past is your divine counterpart, possibly your twin flame. Take it how it resonates. I'm highly feeling that spirit is saying no on that. Everybody has different things that they believe in when it comes to like the twin flame dynamic. A lot of people say we have multiple twin flames. A lot of people say we're destined to be with our twin flame in every lifetime, yada yada yada. It is what it is. I personally believe that we only have one. But if your twin is not in the same frequency as you and is on that vibration as you, then in specific lifetimes they may not be meant for you until they start to grow. Because usually the divine feminine is on a higher frequency than the divine masculine. And so spirit will bring in a high vibrational soulmate in this lifetime for you until your divine masculine gets with the program. Gender not specific. We just know that's the traditional way of twin flames. But there are people out there who believe that we have multiple high frequency twin, like soulmates, and each of those are quote unquote our twin flames. But my personal belief, I don't think we have multiple twin flames. It's just me though. I do believe that the universe has a plan for us. We signed a contract before we got here, and they bring people who are on your level in your lifetime. Whether you come into union with your twin flame this lifetime or not, whether it's the next life or this life, you'll have a divine counterpart, whether it's them or not. But some of you, it's a twin flame who might not get into that vibration this lifetime, and it might be the next one. For some of you, it could be your twin who's finally on your vibration. Okay? But for others of you, this is a deep, high vibrational soulmate, divine counterpart that's coming in for you because your twin flame just didn't want to wake up this lifetime. And I feel like that's what that energy is. So just use your discernment on that, okay? Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. We have, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. I breathe in love and exhale fear. My future self can handle it. All right, guys, I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of my reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a personal with me, all that information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next one.